I'm glad I was able to write a cause and effect essay about corrupt law enforcement. Through this essay, I found out how corrupt law enforcement could actually be and how they actually disobey their actual duty. Through this essay, I found that most corrupt law enforcement officers are, relative with drugs, which is one of the most common crimes today, and they assimilate themselves with drugs because of the money. This just tells me that obviously officers aren't getting paid enough, and the ones that are easily convinced to assimilate themselves with crime. This needs to stop, and through this essay I was able to tell people how to actually use their rights for themselves, to protect themselves against corrupt law enforcement officers. Because most officers that you encounter, not all of them, some officers are good and are doing their job, but a lot of officers these days are corrupt and don't even know the laws that they're trying to enforce to you. So it is important, if you know your own constitutional rights and your own rights, so that you can, protect yourself against police that may be trying to use you for your money, use you to meet their quota, not because you're actually doing anything wrong, but just because they need a way out. Police these days, I found throughout this essay, are taught how to lie in the police academy. Their scores need to be only 70%, which should not be required for police that are going to be protecting our communities all around. They should be able to have higher scores, but 70% is not enough. And police should also know much more than they know. It's common these days for cops not to know their own constitutional rights, and they should be able to know this. And police these days just think they can go around and boss everybody around because they're the law, when really the law is the law, and they shouldn't have that right. And us as people need to stand up and say that they don't get that right, that they have to follow the law just like we do. And that's what I really wanted to explain in my cause and effect essay, about how police can think that they are the actual law when they're not, and how us people and what we can do to actually say that we can help us ourselves, and that the police aren't actually the law. Thanks for listening.